Hello fellow Nevisians and Kittitians. My name is Olivier Janssens, and I'm the founder of Destiny. I have been proud to call myself a Nevisian for almost a decade now, and in that time I have come to see both the challenges and the immense opportunities of our island. Around the world, special economic zones have transformed entire nations. Dubai is perhaps the clearest example. What was once a small trading port is now a global hub of wealth, innovation and opportunity. Europe has Monaco, and the Middle East has Dubai, but the Americas still lack their own equivalent. I believe Nevis can seize that role. The first country in the Caribbean to create a modern zone of this kind will not only uplift its people, but could become one of the wealthiest and most desirable regions in the world. When I looked at Nevis, I saw a place ready for transformation. The southern corridor of the island is today completely undeveloped and sadly in decline. Erosion eats away more land each year. Yet this very area, if properly managed, holds the potential to become the engine of Nevis's future. Today I would like to share with you what we have envisioned for this project and what Destiny can become, and how it will ultimately transform Nevis. What you have just seen is only the beginning, a glimpse of what Destiny can bring. New opportunities, prosperity, and a brighter future for Nevis and its people. To bring this vision to life, we have partnered with Skidmore, Owings & Merrill, also known as SOM, which are one of the most respected architectural firms in the world. SOM has designed some of the most iconic projects on the planet, including the World Trade Center in New York, and they have delivered developments of this scale across every continent. Their experience ensures that Destiny will be built to the highest international standards.
Nevis is this amazing tropical paradise. It's really unspoiled, and we want to preserve that feeling of remoteness, that this is an escape, and yet very connected to the earth. In the way that we've approached the master plan, we seek to derive all of our design decisions from the existing beauty of the site, from the topography, from the water, from the shape of the beach. We want to create an architecture that's in balance with nature. I always think that nature is the best designer. In this case, we have a site that's got, I think, close to 2 miles of beach along its edge. From the beachfront, there'll be an oceanfront promenade there. And then from that kind of promenade, we'll have a kind of fisherman's village, pedestrian and nature. And then stepping up gradually a set of neighborhoods, which are very often surrounding lakes, which we'll shape based on the existing landforms that we'll see. So when you see Destiny from the boat as you approach, you immediately take away that this place was designed with nature first. To me, that's poetry, and that's the poetry of engineering. It's great for the planet, it's great for the economy. In developing the master plan, we're drawing upon our experience in other projects globally to be aspirational, but also practical. We've engaged with the local experts who really understand the ecosystem of Nevis, as well as international experts. We intentionally are designing for families, we're designing for young professionals, because we want that diversity of a community as part of the just overall character of the place. One of the founders of Skidmore, Owings & Merrill, my firm, said humankind will be judged by the marks that it makes on the earth. And I feel that responsibility when we do a project like Destiny. We have a responsibility to make people fall in love with this new place they're calling home.
Thank you, Scott. We will soon unveil our more detailed master plan, showing exactly how Destiny will take shape on the south side of Nevis. At the heart of Destiny is a deep respect for the nature and the rich natural beauty of Nevis. From the beginning, we made sure that our plan will leave ample green space. This is not a project of endless high-rises. Everything will be low-rise, and it will be carefully integrated with landscape and surrounded by greenery. We envision tree-lined neighborhoods, open parks, and natural spaces that allow both residents and visitors to feel connected to the island's beauty. We even plan a professional golf course, while still preserving wide, open natural spaces for everyone to enjoy. Destiny is designed first and foremost as a safe family resort community, a place where people can live permanently with their families. In fact, we plan to make Destiny one of the safest places in the world. It will be family-oriented and family-friendly, with neighborhoods, green spaces, and amenities built for everyday life, not just for short visits. Destiny is about families living, growing, and thriving together. We are also conducting a full environmental impact assessment to ensure that Destiny is developed responsibly and sustainably. To guide us in this process, we're working closely with respected environmental experts, including Dr. Deborah Brosnan, who is internationally recognized for her work in marine and coastal resilience and is very familiar with Nevis. Dr. Brosnan will now share a few words about the project.
Everything that happens on Nevis is completely tied and aligned to the natural ecosystem. We know that our future is changing, so we have to plan and build for the future, and that's what Destiny is looking to do. And Destiny recognizes that nature is our ally. And when you align with nature, what you do is you create resilience. Nature provides that resilience. Destiny's plan is to understand how are we getting resilience from nature, and then to restore that resilience. The coral reef provides the sand, but it also provides habitat and fisheries. So what Destiny is doing will be building and recreating reefs as part of the natural infrastructure along the coast. We will be restoring those reef structures that provide habitat to so many species, that provide fisheries, a great and beautiful place to snorkel, fantastic education site. We're also creating new jobs in this area because you're creating stewardship jobs. You're contributing to the local fisheries. You're also cutting down on cost because restoration is far cheaper than engineered solutions. Nature is the foundation of the economy. The people of Nevis have been living here for centuries. They have an amazing traditional knowledge. You're marrying that with future science. What you create is a local workforce that has the skills that don't exist here today. And what you can create is a much stronger community. And the strength of that is phenomenal in terms of creating empowerment to make decisions about nature. Destiny's plan and what Destiny will do is to restore this ecosystem so that it is functioning properly. The native species are back, the reefs are doing their job for fisheries, biodiversity, and we're protecting it. So when you come back here in 10 years' time, you won't recognize this place because the native species will be here, because we'll have better protection for the reefs. And hopefully you will have your snorkeling gear and you'll go out and see it.
Thank you, Dr. Brosnan. Now, you may be asking, it all sounds exciting, but what does it actually mean for Nevisians and Kittitians? Destiny will deliver tangible benefits. Thousands of jobs, both immediately and long-term. Jobs during construction and in permanent sectors like hospitality, services, and technology. The Nevis government has additionally mandated that Nevisians and residents be given first preference for all jobs. The same will apply for all Kittitians. Additionally, we will be investing $10 million a year over the next 5 years for a total of $50 million into Nevis infrastructure. This includes millions in funding for the Alexander Hospital and healthcare centers. The remaining funds will go to other critical projects agreed on with the Nevis government. We will help to ensure these projects are delivered to the highest standards. And because Destiny is part of Nevis, we also want Nevis to share in its success. Therefore, we are very excited to announce that Nevis will get a permanent 20% profit share in Destiny, so that we will all grow together. 10% will go directly to the government, and an additional 10% will go into a sovereign wealth fund, which will generate long-term returns for future generations and will be used to support Nevis and Nevisians in many ways. And because investing in people is just as important, I am proud to announce a $1 million yearly scholarship program for Nevisians to study abroad. This begins immediately and will continue every year moving forward. And last but not least, in the world's first, and this is truly historic, Destiny is announcing today that we will be sharing an additional 5% of our profits directly with you, which means you all get to take part in its success. This profit share will be paid out to you directly and through technology, which we will create early next year. To make sure you stay informed about this initiative and benefit as soon as it is available, you can go to destiny.com today to sign up. Finally, I want to make a direct appeal to every Nevisian and Kittitian who wishes to contribute to Destiny. We will need thousands of hands and minds to bring this vision to life. If you are looking for work, or if you own a company that can provide services, from construction to hospitality, logistics to creative industries, we want to hear from you. Please visit destiny.com and go to the job section to submit your application or proposal. Whether you are an individual seeking new opportunities or a business ready to grow with us, Destiny welcomes you. This is a call for everyone who wants to be part of building something truly historic. Before I close, I also want to address a few common concerns directly. If you own land in the area and you do not want to sell your land, you don't have to. Selling is voluntary and always will be. And for those who are open to sell but want to keep owning land in Nevis, we are happy to offer land swaps for a different area. We know land is very precious and we fully respect that. Also, Destiny is not a separate country. The Constitution of St. Kitts and Nevis fully applies. And while the zone will have its own internal regulations to attract investment and be safe and secure, we remain bound by the Constitution of St. Kitts and Nevis. In regards to access, Destiny will always remain open and welcoming. Anyone is free to visit Destiny at any time. All beaches in Nevis, including those within Destiny, will remain open to the public. And traditional activities, such as fishing, will continue, just as they do today. In closing, I want you to know that Destiny is more than a development. It is a promise, a lasting partnership. It is an opportunity to create jobs, protect our nature, invest in our future, and place Nevis on the global stage where it belongs. But most of all, Destiny is about you, about Nevisians, Kittitians, and international families living, growing, and thriving together on our beautiful island. For centuries, Nevis has been known as the Queen of the Caribbean. With Destiny, we now have the chance to make her a jewel of the world. And the most powerful part is this. Destiny is not just ours to build, it is yours to share in. Every step forward we take, every success we achieve, will also be your success. Together, we can create something historic. Together, we can show the world what a small island with a big vision can accomplish. And together, we will make Nevis not only a jewel of the Caribbean, but a shining example for generations to come. Thank you.